Hello, welcome to Passion Reading channel. Today I'm going to keep on reading Lady Chatterley's Lover, and to be more interesting. Shall we go then? He said. Where? I will go with you to the gate. He arranged things his own way. He locked the door of the hut and came after her. You're not sorry, are you? He asked as he went at her side. No, are you? She said. What that? No, he said. Then after a while he added, but there is the rest of things. What rest of things? She said. Sir Clifford, other folks, all the complications. Why complications? She said, disappointed. It's always so, for you as well as for me. There are always complications. He walked on steadily in the dark. And are you sorry? She said. In a way, he replied, looking up at the sky. I thought I've done with it all. Now I have begun again. Begun what? Life. Life? She re-echoed with a queer thrill. It's life, he said. There is no keeping clear, and if you do keep clear, you might almost as well die. So if I've got to be broken open again, I have. She didn't quite see it that way, but still. It's just love, she said cheerfully. Whatever that may be, he replied. They went on through the darkening wood in silence till they were almost at the gate. But you don't hate me, do you? She said wistfully. Nay, he replied. And suddenly he held her fast against his breast again with the all-connecting passion. Nay, for me it was good. Was it for you? Yes, for me too, she answered, a little untrustfully, for she had not been conscious of much. He kissed her softly with the kisses of warmth. If only there were not so many other people in the world, he said lugubriously. She laughed. They were at the gate to the park. He opened for her. I won't come any further, he said. No, and she held out her hand as if to shake hands. But he took it in both his. Shall I come again? She asked wistfully. Yes, she left him and went across the park. He stood back and watched her going into the dark against the pallor of the horizon. Almost with brightness, he watched her go. She had connected him up again when he had wanted to be alone. She had caused him that bitter privacy of a man who at last wants only to be alone. He turned into the dark of the wood. All was still. The moon had set, but he was aware of the noises of the night, the engines at Stags Gate, the traffic on the main road. Slowly he climbed the denuded knoll, and from the top he could see the country. Bright rows of lights at Stags Gate, smaller lights at Tereshall Pit, the yellow lights of Tereshall, and lights everywhere, here and there on the dark country, with a distant blush of furnaces, faint and rosy, since the night was clear, and rosiness of the outpouring of white hot sharp wicked electric lights at Stags Gate, an undefinable quick of evil in them, and all the unease, the ever-shifting dread of the industrial night in the Midlands. You could hear the winding engine at Stags Gate turning down the 7 o'clock minus. The pit walked the 3 shifts. He went down again into the darkness and seclusion of the wood, but he knew that the seclusion of the wood was illusory. The industrial noises broke the solitude, the sharp lights, though unseen, mocked it. A man could no longer be private and withdrawn. The world allows no hermits, and now he had taken the woman and brought on himself a new cycle of pain and doom, for he knew by experience what it meant. It was not woman's fault, nor even love's fault, nor the fault of sex. The fault lay there, out there, in those evil electric lights and diabolical rattlings of engines. There in the world of the mechanical greedy mechanism and mechanized greed, sparkling with lights and gushing hot metal and roaring with traffic, there lay the best evil thing, ready to destroy whatever did not conform. Soon it would destroy the wood, and the bluebells would spring no more. All vulnerable things must perish under the rolling and running of iron. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to leave your comments and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.